Hi guys, welcome back to HadalTV. How's it going?
Tired? Very tired today.
There's a lot been happening since obviously last night, a lot of breaking news. But before we get into that, what is that on your neck?
This is like when people go for a run, like when they do a race, like a marathon, half marathon, they have to tell everyone about it. So today was the Manchester half. My knees finito, but alhamdulillah, we got it done. Didn't get the time that I wanted, but it was very close. We can get into that later. I don't mind.
But you know what? Like, how many people can say they do the Manchester run?
So this was the half marathon. So my next goal is to do the full marathon. So
Very ambitious. Very ambitious.
It's doable, man. It's doable. It's doable. I think within our community, within our culture, it's not really like
I think.
it's not a thing. So I was running today. I'm just seeing all the Adam people. They're like, come on. I'm wearing this babe that says my
We
name
only
on
run when there's a football involved.
football. Someone like one of my close family friends said, running is boring. I can only run if you give me a ball. I'll run with it for like 5 hours.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think with doing the where did this idea come from? How did you manage to convince yourself to do it?
So, like, over the years, I've been doing challenges, hiking mountains, and I've even done a half marathon before this one in Morocco, in Marrakesh. But it was all like for charity, like you do a challenge, you raise money, you do this, that, and the other. But this time I was like, I need to do something just for myself. I was kind of like letting myself go for a bit. So I was like, I just need a reason just to train and just test my limits a little bit. So I messaged a good friend. Someone actually brought it to my attention that it's happening, and I knew I was here. And I messaged someone else that also loves a challenge, not Somali, but which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully, I'm trying to work on that a little bit. And then I said, "Do you want to do the half marathon?" He goes, "Yeah, let's do it." I said, "All right, cool." And then that's it. We just signed up, and that was about 3-4 months ago.
Oh wow, because like obviously I was aware that you were training and you were running for us. But like, what was your training like? Is it every day or like every 2-3 days? Because obviously you got to manage that, obviously working and everything.
Yeah. Nah, it was. I was doing about 3 runs a week as part of my training. Now, ideally, you want to give yourself 12 weeks, like 3 months. But I only had 8 weeks to get ready for this run. So I would do like a really short run, nice tempo, a little bit, fast and quick. I would do like a medium run where I'm maybe doing about 7K. And then every Sunday I would go for a long run, like 10K plus. So the longest I've done as part of my training, I would say, was about 18 kilometers. Which is about just over 11. Is it just about 11 miles, maybe 11 or so miles?
Not
so
bad.
That was good. And to be honest, all my runs I felt great, except for today.
Because today's the race day.
Today's a race day.
That's where everything counts, doesn't it? Like where you have to push. Because obviously when you're training, obviously you're doing timing.
Yeah, it's easy runs as well.
Yeah,
like
so
you're only doing 7 to 8% of maximum effort kind of thing.
But when it's a race day, bro, like that's all the training needs to kick in. You need to push.
I think the occasion got to me a little bit. I woke up super early, like 5. I had double the amount of porridge that I would normally have with banana. That was okay. That wasn't too bad. Just wanted to make sure I had enough fuel in me to last me for the full 13 miles or so. And then I'm actually going a lot faster than I would normally do. Everyone's going fast. I'm thinking, okay, let me just see what I've got in my tank. But I didn't overdo it. But I did go for the first 5K. I actually got a PB on my 10K. Obviously for some it's not that fast, 55 minutes 10K for me was a PB. So, and for others that's really fast. So, just run your own race is what I would say. And then when I got to like mile 7, I don't know if it was because of one particular banner that I saw, like all the supporters and the cheerleaders.
I've seen it.
There was this one person, a spectator.
Don't tell me, because I think I've seen this one.
No. Okay, not this. It's not what I've posted, but it's something different.
No, is she the one that had the sign?
Yeah, but okay, which sign do you think it is?
The sign was "Run like you stole something."
Yeah, that was at the end. So she gave me a boost. I thought, okay,
I'm going even faster now.
That was your funny. That was my favorite banner. I took a picture, but there was another banner earlier in the race that said, "Run if you support Liverpool." So what I did was
slow down.
So on the way there, I saw it. I laughed it off. I was like, funny. No, not really. I came back, obviously, because you do like a loop. I came back round. I saw that sign again, and I saw them right in front of them. I just started walking. Now at the time, I felt fine. I was like, yeah, because I was in my zone. Whatever pace I was doing, I just slowed right down, and I walked. At the time, it was fun, and then I picked it back up. I was okay for like a good 2-3 miles, but then I felt something on my left knee. I just carried on, to be honest. Obviously, I did slow down a little bit, and alhamdulillah, I just managed to reach the finish line.
Like, it doesn't help the fact that you're running the concrete as well.
Yeah, man.
I think that takes its toll after a little while.
Yeah, I did invest in some really good running shoes. Doing a whole gait analysis, all that stuff. But having said all that, it like just my right leg was doing a big step and then just dragging my left leg with it. I was somewhere in sail. I was like, where am I? My mind was like not with it anymore. But I just told myself, whatever happens, don't stop. Keep it consistent and just see the finish line.
I mean, that's proud of you, man. You did well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm happy with it.
Hopefully next year I might have to come and join you as well.
Definitely. And all of these medals, I'll just read this one out. They all have like some funky quotes. This one says, I seem to have run in a great circle and met myself again on the starting line. So I was like, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I'll take that one.
Fantastic. And hopefully you could encourage a couple of more guys in the community to do that next year as well.
Because every time I post something on the socials of me training, the odd 2-3 miles, 5K, 10K, someone's always like, when can I join you next? I'm like, okay, next Sunday I'm doing 15K. They're like, I don't know about 15K.
Bro, I pushed, last night there was a guy that would run out of, his battery run out, and he wanted to give a jump start.
Oh yeah, his car.
And I was pushing this guy. It was only two of us. It was actually three of us. There was a driver and me and another person.
Yeah.
And we would like push, the car.
Yeah.
And he trying to jump start it, and then I think we tried about 50. Bro, by the time I was done with that,
you finished.
I was burning. Like my chest was going crazy, and I don't even smoke anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not proud of it, but obviously we used to smoke shisha and stuff like that. But even now I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro. I was like, normally in the gym I'm okay. Like,
yeah.
On a treadmill, I'm okay.
It's just random things that catches you out.
Yeah, that got me last night, man. I was like, what the hell?
It was like when was it? When I used to live in a block of flats in 21. That was actually one of the reasons why I decided to do this. Because it was, Seymour Grove, Old Trafford. I was staying there, and then in 21, I was there for about 18 months. Because that's where the run happens, like in Old Trafford area. All I was like, okay, look at all these people running like on a random Sunday morning. I was like, okay, yeah, I want to do that one day as well. So that was another reason. The reason why I bring that up is because sometimes the lift doesn't work, and I'm quite high up.
Oh, so you're climbing?
I'm just walking. Things like that would just take it out of me, or like taking the shopping up and down. This is like when I'm really unfit. But alhamdulillah, now I feel like I'm starting to slowly pick things back up. But
that's good, man.
Yeah, man. I hate what you're saying.
Sometimes you need that challenge. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's good to have some sort of challenges. Like, like obviously with. Like, were you aware of, like, even it's been a couple of years now, like, with the whole sugar thing that I cut out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we talked about it over 2 years ago now. I'm still not got back into that whole habit of doing things, but I think sometimes challenging yourself to do something like that, I think is great. I mean...
No, definitely, man.
You don't understand what you're capable of sometimes, you know what I mean?
I had to learn a lot about, like, diet and nutrition just to prepare for this run.
But that's one thing that obviously we don't get taught in school, what's good for you and stuff like that. And obviously like stuff like sugars and stuff like that. Like, no one really tell us anything about that. Do you know what I mean? You just have to figure out yourself.
Just Google.
You have to do your own research.
That's it, man. Just
Google,
YouTube.
I mean, it's good. I mean, I like the challenge. You challenge yourself into that. And hopefully, probably I will come and join you next year. And any of the guys that you're watching right now, if you're down for it,
it'll be good.
We can do a group session.
Now, a half marathon is actually not as bad as you think. You start with 5K, 10K. And then before, if you can do 10K, you can easily, train yourself up to a half marathon. And then someone said to me, now that you've done a half marathon, you're halfway there, do the full marathon. I was like, let me just sleep on this one tonight. Let me just see how I feel.
So how many miles is the full one?
Just double, like 26.2. So it's...
Yeah, that's a good challenge.
Yeah, it's good. Might go for it. Yeah, man.
That's good stuff.
That's me.
So the big news for this week was that Sheikh Jassim from Qatar.
He pulled out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was the sort of person that would pull out, but...
I honest to God, like, I didn't think he was going to walk away either. I thought,
But
like,
to be fair, he did put a lot on the table. But I think he wants like 100% ownership or nothing kind of thing. I don't think he wants to, like a 50% share or be a minority shareholder. He wants to have control, I guess.
but I think with this whole thing of like him walking away, I just didn't see it coming. To be honest with you, like,
I thought they would, but then again, the Glazers, I don't think they were ever going to sell. Maybe it was like a little.
but that's what's coming out now. What's coming out is the fact that they maybe were never going. Like they only wanted like just someone to put some money in their pocket and to invest into the club.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's all they wanted, why the hell did they waste everyone's time? I mean, what would be the point? Like, I don't get it.
Someone made a comment in one of our groups. Sometimes these groups are so toxic. Someone said it's a Jewish trying to sell to a Muslim. It's never gonna happen.
I just think would it.
I guess I have to laugh that one off, especially with everything that's going on. But no, I totally get it.
It's just one of those things that people are looking for anything and everything, trying to make this whole thing is political. It isn't really.
Yeah.
I think all it is like they just wanted more money, some crazy.
They want something crazy, and even then, they don't want to leave.
Yeah, I think it's too like I've seen a lot of comments already, which is, to be honest with you, like I was so kind of annoyed by this whole thing. Like I really didn't. I every time I see this certain like papers or people talking about it, it kind of annoyed me. So, but I just think the way that they operated, it was disgusting, bro. Like I just don't think like any
Glazers for you, man.
it's not like obviously they wanted a big investment or whoever is going to pay them a lot of money, but like if the guy offered twice what the $6.4 billion dollars, that's what he offered. That's double of what they want, and they're going with a deal of what 1.3 billion.
Yeah, just to kind of like have a
from Jim.
Yeah.
So I just don't. This is the thing. Like, even if he comes in, what's he gonna do with 25%?
Obviously, there's a lot of rumors getting about of him being like in charge of the whole sporting side of things, sporting directors, recruitment, management. But then again, is he really gonna have that? Is the question.
I can't see them letting go any control. Isn't that the whole reason why we're in this mess?
I think they just, obviously, just like everyone said in the past, they're just using United as a cash cow to just flush as much money out of it as they can. Is it true till today they've not invested their own money into it?
They never did. I think they've been getting their own dividends from the club, and they have been obviously the money that they're putting back in for the players and stuff like that. Obviously, all that money has been generated,
just regenerated.
Club,
yeah.
So obviously they are getting paid from the club.
Yeah.
The club's paying the debt.
Yeah.
And the club's paying for the players and all the day-to-day.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Basically, they need to go. That's the bottom line.
But this is the thing.
This whole. Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna go anywhere.
They're not going.
I don't think they had any intention going anywhere. They weren't planning to go anywhere. They weren't planning to sell.
I think they
100% of the club. They just needed money. I think they will run out of money. Obviously the stadium needs redevelopment or it needs investment. I just think that they needed some sort of injection of cash, and obviously how to get that is to cause as much as attention to themselves that they wanted. That's all they cared about, I think. And now they got this moron, because he is a moron.
Yeah.
Because if he would have listen, if he didn't offer this 25%, and he would have stuck to his guns and said, "Listen, I'm buying majority shares,
or majority,
so I could stay I can be in charge of the club." If he would have stuck to his guns,
and
they wouldn't have to make a decision, because they don't have the money. They don't have the money to spend. They never spent any money. Like, so there's two of them. Two of them actually want to stay.
Always kind of
I forgot the other one's name. To be honest, that's good that I don't bloody know their names anyway. So they're the two that want to stay. The rest of them don't care. They just want to get paid. And if they get paid, they can probably get a bill each just to walk away.
But they know long term, what United has to offer is a lot more.
No, but I think United are getting to a point where now it needs investment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be done. Like, there is no getting around that.
Yeah.
I think when you heard Gary Neville talking about it, he was saying, oh, they're not going to sell, because they will. Otherwise, they're going to have to put their own hands in their pocket and invest money into the stadium, invest properly to the training ground, the facilities are going to run down. Because Ronaldo exposed all of it.
Yeah.
So now this 1.3 billion that's being put by Jim Ratcliffe,
yeah.
what is that money going to be used for? Is it that 25% that they're selling? Is it whose share is it?
They might just take it out of each and every single one of theirs equally.
Yeah, but then that means whoever doesn't really care about United, which is half of the family, most of the family don't, would they say, well, if I'm going to give you my shares, pay up?
No, I don't know. I'm just speculating here. So it's either the dormant ones, the ones that are not active within the club, they might sell some of their shares, or it might just be equally, taken out of the entire family as a whole. But yeah, I don't know.
Bro, it's depressing. It really is, because I was watching like all people making comments on it, whether it's Sky or whether it's like all our YouTube community.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Saeed last night, you should have seen him. He was going crazy, which I don't blame him. But the sad thing is, like, everything that was needed for the club was right there.
Right there.
Just right there.
Just,
like and it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
All gone
for now.
I honestly think we're done.
Maybe a year from now, you never know. Someone else might come knocking on the doors.
But who?
I don't know. There's always some prince.
Don't forget that Abu Dhabi Group already owned City. The Saudis owned Newcastle.
Is it the Qataris that own the PSG?
PSG.
Yeah.
And obviously the Qataris that wanted to get in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Who's to say if they don't buy Tottenham? There was rumours.
I don't know,
And there's also rumours that they were interested in buying Inter Milan.
Hey, I've heard that one. But Danny Levy ain't going nowhere.
Danny Levy doesn't need to go anywhere. They could just put the money in the club and he could just run it still. Because all he cares about is making decisions. But if he can get the absolutely endless resources, he ain't going to say no. Look what Newcastle are doing.
Yeah, man. Now, shout out to Newcastle, man. They've come up.
Have you seen the documentary?
What, of Newcastle?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow. I need to show you
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, I think there's about 4 episodes in. There was one from Burnley and then one from Newcastle, and it shows you how to do everything.
So is that like, is it new? Is it a new documentary?
Yeah, I think it's 4 episodes so far. I think that might be it, but I don't know what platform is on. But,
Okay.
But I've got it.
I'll check it out.
If you want to watch it.
I'll check it.
It shows you, like, obviously they're building the training grounds. They got new facilities.
Yeah.
They're doing everything up. I mean,
they're doing it the right way.
Yeah, because they got the backing. You can see, like, the board meetings and everything.
Yeah.
So they're looking really good, man. I think they're going to be a force.
Yeah, long term, with the way they're building, they didn't go all guns blazing like PSG did.
This was our opportunity.
Yeah.
This is it. This was it.
That's it, man. I mean, me and United, we have this love and hate relationship. I love the club, but I just don't. I just hate the way it's going at the moment.
The good question now is, what are United fans going to do? They are the most disorganized. You're not united on anything. The word, that name United doesn't even exist. It's like they should not be calling Manchester United, because they're not united on anything. You got the 1958. You got the green and yellow scarf. You got, like, you know what I mean? I think, who was it? Like, one of the guys in Sky Sports said, he goes, what is the fans are going to think? He goes, yeah, the online fans will be outraged, but match day goers they'll be disappointed, but it's like,
they'll just get on with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
There is like different kind of communities within a fan base.
But do you not think, like, all the very passionate Manchester United fans that used to go to the games are being pushed out? Because the people are watching it now, they just go there because they maybe just got the money to go, or
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, lifelong season ticket holders. So for them, it's just like, do you know when you just do something over and over again, it's just part of your life, whether you like it or not. You just keep doing it.
I honestly think that they properly pushed out all the diehard fans because a lot of United fans left when the Glazers bought it first time with FC United. Or not,
Yeah.
They cancelled all the season tickets.
Yeah.
So now when the 1958 guys did the Let's Stay Behind, you know, they did a protest to sit in Old Trafford.
Okay.
A couple of weeks back, they organised a protest saying, "Let's sit after the game. We're not leaving."
Oh, as in like,
yeah.
tell the Glazers to get out.
They were targeting 90 minutes, but they kind of pushed it down to like maybe I think it was like 30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
To stay at Old Trafford after the game. There's not many, bro. And this protest going around everywhere. It was on all the channels. It was on. These people ain't gonna do anything. I think the next game, they're just gonna go there.
Who have you got next?
We got Sheffield United away, and the next home game is Copenhagen in the Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League, because
that one, bro. If that was a Liverpool fans,
different ball game.
There will be no games to be played out here. They will shut it down. I'm telling you, they will shut that shit down. There is no games. I'm telling you, there would be no bloody games.
Yeah, I'm with you.
United, they're all going there. Like Roy Keane said last time, they all they cared about was getting their sandwich, bro. They're not. It's like they're not even passionate about anything. Like, what's going on? How are they going to accept this? Some of them have got... The roof is leaking on them, bro.
Yeah.
And they're doing absolutely nothing.
Only time's going to tell, I
But
guess.
that's the thing, innit? Like, you got all these people that obviously there's so many fans of United that are going to be around the world, that can be there, they're more passionate. And then you got the match goers that they just don't give a damn, bro.
Like clockwork. Now, hopefully, man, we'll just see how this unfolds over time, I guess. Apart from that, there's not much.
So you're thinking that at the moment, this guy is going to get the 25% of the club?
I don't think he's even going to get any sort of influence on the club.
But obviously, the rumours that you were saying before was like he's going to get 25% of the club. And he's going to be doing all the sporting decisions.
Yeah.
Even that's better than nothing.
Oh, way better than nothing, because we don't even have any sort of sporting structure.
So they basically going to say to him, we're going to give you 25%.
Just run the club.
Run the club for us. Make more money for us.
Yeah. And you get 25%. But
and he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
And these guys are going to treat him like an employee.
I don't know.
So go and build the club.
I just want to see how it unfolds. I'm actually a bit more intrigued now as to what's going to happen next with this whole process. He might not even get in altogether, having seen what's been happening lately.
I honestly think he's getting in. Because like the only way that like Jassim can withdraw is if he knows that he's losing the battle.
Okay.
Or let's say he lost a war.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be...
He doesn't want to be like there
battling.
to the last minute where they go, oh, we're going with this guy, bye-bye.
Yeah.
And he's been left holding the bag. Now
now he's saying,
he knows.
I'm out. Safe.
Yeah, he knows something. He knows that deal is going through. He knows some sort of information.
Probably has an inside man.
Yeah,
or something.
he knows some sort of information that things are not going his way.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, cool. Because obviously they were waiting for Jim to go from taking charge kind of percentage.
Yeah.
To minority percentage.
Yeah.
So as soon as he said, yeah, I'll buy 25% and I'll give you 1.3 billion and probably I'll run, if that's what he's going in for, to run the football side of things, maybe get a football director, trying to maybe get a new manager if he wants to, or keep the same manager. If that's what he's planned, then I don't think it's better than anything than an employee.
Is better than nothing right now.
For United,
just something needs to happen, basically.
It's better than nothing, obviously.
Yeah.
It's better than staying with the Glazers and for them to just continue what they're doing now.
Yeah, it's
but if this guy comes in, it's just... If he runs it and then gets like the right people to manage the club, all you're going to be doing is just more of the same as the last 10...
Because he's like is he a Mancunian? Like, obviously, he probably doesn't live in Manchester, but
He was born in Bury, I think it was.
Yeah, and it's like a hardcore United fan or something like that.
Not really. Like United was not even first option he wanted to buy.
Was it
He
Chelsea?
tried to buy Chelsea. Chelsea
Yeah.
didn't want him. They didn't take him too seriously. He tried Barcelona when they found financial troubles. They said no. This is his third try to buy a big club, and United said, "Yeah, come, we need your money," because they do bloody need the money. Like
Yeah,
there is no. He's basically kept the Glazers in because without them, they're looking at two things: get more debt, which no one is gonna go for. I think it's basically that would be like a step too far.
Yeah.
And the other option is get an investor.
Yeah.
So if you would have said, you know what, this is my option, like Jassim did, like a man, he stood on his ground and said, listen, this is my offer. I'm giving you double of what the club's worth. Take it or leave it. It's on the table. And it's been on the table for a year. This guy's got flip-flopping, going that way at this percentage. Let's go work this guy. Now he's coming in as like he's working for the Glazers.
We'll see.
Shameful, bro.
We'll see. We'll see.
Shameful. You should have shame, bro. Like, should have done that. But now they got that money, they're gonna stay, and that's the thing. But obviously, if he gets the right people to run the club, then it might work out. But even that, there's no evidence of him being good at that. Because do you think Nice was a successful story?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, PSG is dominating that side in France. Nice is not. Have you seen Nice qualify the Champions League?
No.
Exactly. So he really didn't do anything in Nice either.
Oh, was that one of his clubs?
He owns the Nice.
Oh,
fully,
he owns it right now.
fully
Ah, okay. That's interesting.
for the past few years. Their fans of Nice are not even happy with him. So now he's coming to United, apparently to save United.
Yeah.
He's coming here to just make his money, same as the Glazers are doing. So before we had some greedy family to rinse United. Now we've got another one to come and rinse United. And no one talking about the debt, no one talking about stadiums. No, all we were talking about now, 1.3 billion going to the Glazers. Like I said, my RIP to Manchester United. I think it's all over.
Yeah, I'm done with United as well, man. At the moment, yeah, I'm gonna have to almost agree with you, even though I'm a little bit of an optimistic kind of fan. It will go downhill before it does go back up, but yeah, for the time being, finito.
I forgot to that.
Got nothing to add to that. But yeah, man,
It's depressing.
we will pick it back up next week because I think the Premier League's back on next week. We'll have someone alongside us here as well, just to give us their input. And to be honest, we will be having a regular guest, I would say, from next week onwards.
Yeah.
And that should be exciting. As always, hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Anything that you want to comment on, feel free just down below. Obviously, we always start these videos with our names just above. Ahmed. Anything else?
Thanks for watching.